What's this? A letter for me.
Welcome to another episode of Remember the Great Sports through the Mail Thursdays. I've got 4 returned envelopes here that we're going to open and see what we can pull out of them. So I think they're all going to be baseball related. So let's open those envelopes up and see what we got. All right. The first one, has an index card in there. I don't even remember sending that, but the first one is former American League Rookie of the Year, Albie Pearson, on 2 of 2, plus an index card. Now I think I stuck 2 index cards together to mail these, and he only returned 1, which is fine. But check out these autographs. This one, he actually put American League All-Star 1963. AL Rookie of the Year 1958, AL All-Star 1963. So that's pretty cool that he did that. And this is a 1960 Topps, the sideways cards. I absolutely love these. Beautiful cards that year, in my opinion. So, and he inscribed AL All-Star 63 and 1958 on the index card as well. So that definitely is something that I did not have in my collection. Very happy to add all 3 of those. Actually, I never got an Albie Pearson autograph before, so this is one, Rookie of the Year like this is definitely one that I look forward to adding and will definitely cherish for a long time. So, thank you, Mr. Pearson. Alright. This next one looks like it is postmarked from Phoenix, Arizona. So, like I said, a lot of the retired baseball players are from the Phoenix or Arizona and Florida areas. So let's see who we have here, and that is Mr. Marty Keough. If I'm saying that right, Keough, I believe is how you say that. And I sent him, I believe, 4. And it looks like maybe he kept 1. 1, 2, 3. I want to say I sent an extra of that card right there. Or this one. It's hard to tell because the picture is almost identical. But I seem to remember it was one of his headshot cards that I sent an extra of. Which is fine. He's more than welcome to keep them. And that's why I always send an extra card or 2 in there for them to keep for themselves or their families or their collections if they don't happen to have them. So definitely happy to have Mr. Keough's autograph. I want to say that his son Matt also played. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Matt may not be his name, but there seems like there was another Keough that played later on. So thank you, Mr. Keough, for signing the 3 that you sent back. Really going to add those to the collection as well. Some nice vintage autographs from that era. Now the next one is from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And I think I know who this one is. Great Phillies pitcher for many, many years. Also pitched for the Cardinals briefly. Not a very long time, but yeah, I think that's who it is because I stuck the index cards in there again. And he didn't sign the cards, which is fine. But it is... Sorry about that. I'm going to have to edit out some footage there. It looked like it got all blurry on me. So, that is 2 cards from former Philly and Cardinal Curt Simmons. I heard the camera kind of making a noise there, and what it was doing, it was autofocusing. So, I apologize if that last envelope opening just messed up. So, I will definitely edit that out. But Mr. Simmons signed this, and this is not an original card here. This is the reproduction, like an archives or whatever. and it has his career numbers on there, as opposed to at the time it would have his current stats on the back, kind of like this card. This 57 tops, beautiful 57 tops, by the way. Kind of beat up, got a big nick in the corner here, but good enough for signing. I only paid $1 or less for it. So Mr. Simmons was born in 1929 in Egypt, Pennsylvania. Did not know there was an Egypt, Pennsylvania. That is definitely a part of the country I've never been to before. So if you ever want to say you go to Egypt, go to Pennsylvania, I guess. But I love this Cardinals card. This Archives card is very beautiful of him. I think that's a 65 if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry about that. But won 17 games for the 1950s Phillies Whiz Kids. MLB All-Star in 52, 53, and 57. So pitched in the 64 World Series. So thank you, Mr. Simmons, on 2 of 2, care of Pennsylvania. Very happy to add those to the vintage card collection as well. So I have one more here that I'm going to share with you guys. Kind of going quick through these today. So I apologize if I'm going too fast. I hopefully the blurry footage isn't messing with you too much. But this next one is from Columbia, South Carolina, and I almost 100% know who this is, and the Yankees fans are going to like this one. Let's do it off camera here. I'm struggling a little bit with the envelope. Yep, it's definitely who I thought it was. And that is 3 of 3 from Mr. Bobby Richardson. So Mr. Richardson, if you're a Yankees fan, needs no introduction. He was the second baseman for many, many years for the Yankees. See how many years he played. See what this card says. Won 4 Gold Gloves, played in 7 All-Star games, MVP in the 1960 World Series. Yeah, that card doesn't say how long he played. So, look on the back of this Yankees Legends card and said 12 years. From 1955 to 1966. That was at least with the Yankees. I'm pretty sure he didn't play anywhere other than the Yankees. So, very, very, very happy to add this great Yankees legend to the collection. I know there's many other YouTubers out there that really enjoy collecting Yankees items. I know, in fact, that there was a YouTuber that had Bobby Richardson's book, and I remember commenting on his page. I said, "Hey, you better send that card or that book to Mr. Richardson, because he's a very, very cordial signer, and I bet he'd probably be very happy to see your copy of his book. He'd probably be more than happy to sign that for him, and throw in a few bucks, he might even like it even more." So, very happy to add 3 of 3 on Bobby Richardson to the collection. Overall, these 4 gentlemen returned my cards, and I'm very happy to add all of these to my stack of vintage autographs in my collection. Thanks for watching another episode of Through the Mail Thursdays. I look forward to your comments below, and stay tuned for future episodes.